Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Adriana DC. Tonight's video I have a perfume haul video. Now you guys saw recently I have been anticipating a few new perfume releases for 2024. I managed to capture 4 of them, okay, along with some other little bits and bobs that I want to tell you guys about tonight. So if you guys are interested in seeing, some of the newest releases of 2024, my thoughts, my reviews, wearing experience, whether or not they are full bottle worthy or not, then by all means keep on watching. If you guys are new here, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for your continuous love and your support. So let's just get into it, you guys. So 2024 has started off with quite a bang, okay? Like bang, bang, okay? They hit us with like about 5-6 releases within 1 month. I don't have all of them, but I have a few of them that I had my eyes on, as well as 1 or 2 of them that took me by surprise. So let's just get into the first capture. So first I got my hands on Valentino's Green Stravaganza. So this is the newest release. Now Valentino has been on a roll. Valentino is in a very nice mood. He gave us in 2023, he gave us Valentino Bon Aroma Intense, and then he gave us Valentino's Pink PP. And the internet was in a frenzy. They were in love, and Valentino was feeling frisky, and so he decided to give us Green Stravaganza. So let's just get into the notes for Green Stravaganza. So Valentino's Bon Aroma Green Stravaganza, it features top notes of Lapsang Souchong tea, middle note of jasmine, and the base we have some vanilla. But what does Lapsang Souchong tea smell like? Let me just tell you exactly what this perfume smells like, okay? Now, I have been playing with this fragrance for days now. I've worn it and everything. I can give you guys my full experience. As well as, you probably saw my previous video where I went into store, tried the fragrance, and I gave you guys my thoughts right there and then. But now I have had some time to play with the fragrance, spend some time with the perfume, and become a little bit acquainted. And I have some thoughts. So, Green Stravaganza smells like a citrusy, a light refreshing, green apple smelling fragrance, okay? It smells a little bit, okay, so I'm just getting that green tea essence. It's so interesting because prior to this, I just got citrusy green apples and I got something a little bit floral. Now I'm actually capturing that tea-like essence in this fragrance, which is very interesting. It smells like a citrusy green, almost leafy tea-like vibe to this perfume, but very refreshing, powdery, a little bit pretty, not that very sweet. Yeah, it smells clean, and overall it smells like a citrusy green apple scent, in my opinion. Okay, very crisp, very minimalistic, very simplistic in my opinion, and I do love this fragrance, you guys. I find it to be very refreshing. Again, when my partner was in the store when I tried this fragrance, he was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. But I love the perfume, okay? And this is one of those fragrances, if you try it in the fall or the winter time, you're not really going to get a vibe, okay? But I presume that this fragrance in the spring and summertime, this is going to be absolutely scrumptious, especially on those really hot summer days, because it's so light, refreshing, clean smelling. It has that green tea essence. So it doesn't just smell bland and boring. It's not that type of vibe. It smells a little bit different, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to say to you this smells unique, but it doesn't smell like a ordinary, boring, generic, designer fragrance. It doesn't smell like that at all, okay? It's a beautiful scent, very refreshing, but it is most definitely a simplistic perfume. A Lapsang Souchong tea essence. It's not like something you smelled before, okay? It smells like ripe green apples, ripe citrusy, lightly sweet green apples with a tea-like essence. Beautiful smelling fragrance. I want to say I get slight aromatic vibes from this perfume. Overall, it's a beautiful scent. Now, in terms of projection, this is not a major projector, okay? It has moderate sillage, as in within the first hour, you get this fragrance. It scents up the room, okay? It's a beautiful perfume that definitely lingers. It has decent lasting power. When I say decent, I want to say about 6 hours. The fragrance is with you, but this is not going to be no beast mode perfume. It's a beautiful, elegant, understated, pretty lady type of perfume that's not too fussy, doesn't like to attract too much attention, but likes to smell good, likes to be clean, and very well kept. That's the vibe from this perfume. I do love this perfume. This fragrance will be a spring sensation and a hot summer daytime sensation, in my opinion. Okay, so just bear that in mind. The fragrance does retail for quite a hefty price. Okay, this is the 100 ml. It does come in 3 different sizes, and the 100 ml retails at £130, you guys. So it is on the hefty side when it comes to pricing. I actually bought mine from the perfume shop, and I got the 100 ml for £130, and the 50 ml is for £95, and the 30 ml is for £67. So it is a bit heavy on the price. Okay, very heavy on the price, but not too crazy in my opinion. I just love this perfume. But overall, you guys, this is a really beautiful, refreshing tea-like scent. So this is Valentino's Born in Roma Green Stravaganza, and I will say to you, the male version is just as beautiful in my opinion. Next up, we have Carolina Herrera's Blush the Elixir, you guys. And I wasn't even aware that, maybe, I don't know, maybe I missed it or disregarded or forgot about it. I was not aware that Carolina Herrera was about to bring out the Elixir to the original blush. I was not aware at all, you guys. Either way you put it, when I saw this in store, I was like, oh my God. Okay, I could not believe it. It was immediately at the top of my list. So let's just get into the notes of the new Carolina Herrera Blush Elixir. So this one has in top notes of bergamot and mandarin orange, base middle notes of ylang ylang and rose, and base notes of patchouli and vanilla. Okay, so the original blush, well, you know what? I'm gonna actually have to give you guys a video comparing these two and let you guys know whether or not you need both of them or not. But anyhow, let's talk about it. So this one here opens up a little bit more stronger. You definitely get the yellow florals in the opening. It maintains the same DNA to the original blush, but there's a little bit more oomph to it. This is definitely an elixir. It smells amped up. It smells sexier, a little bit sweeter, okay? And it smells citrusy. You definitely get the mandarin orange and the bergamot in the opening, but you're getting a lot more of the mandarin orange in my opinion, mixing with those white florals. This one is heavier, okay? It is thicker, sweeter, sexier, and the scent profile is much more prominent. Okay, you are capturing a lot of that patchouli in the base as this fragrance dies down. And once again, nobody can tell me this fragrance does not have any musk in it, because I get a very strong prominent musky vibe. Perhaps it's a patchouli in here. So however, the original is a bit more muskier feeling. Okay, whatever that note is in this fragrance that gives it that very musky aromatic vibe, the original is a bit more musky. But I won't give you guys too much information. I'll save that for the comparison. But this one is just scrumptious smelling, deeper and heavier. In terms of performance, projection is very moderate with this fragrance. I want to say perhaps in the summertime this fragrance will function a little bit different. Okay, the original projects a little bit more in my opinion. I would say it's a little bit more screechy. This one is a little bit more heavy, and I don't get a lot of projection from this one at all. I do get longevity. It does stay on the skin for like 6-7 hours, but it's not a major projecting fragrance, and I didn't get like a lot of presence from this fragrance. The original, I would say when you wear it, you definitely smell it a little bit more. For me, I would still wear this fragrance all year round. It's a beautiful perfume, especially in the summertime. But even now, this fragrance it wears quite beautifully in my opinion. But perhaps it might shine a little bit more during the spring and summertime. In terms of the price point, okay, you got the 80 ml for £143, the 50 ml in £109, and the 30 ml comes in at £74. I got me the 50 ml, which is spectacular. I got this for £109. £143 is a little bit hefty. Okay, I would say to you, Carolina Herrera fragrances tend to be a little bit on the pricey side, but this is scrumptious and spectacular, you guys. If you guys smelled the original, you definitely love this one. This one is a little bit more heavier, but it's not as screechy, not as punchy, not as projecting and as loud as the original in my opinion. So this is Carolina Herrera's Blush Elixir. Next up, we have a Black Opium, the Le Parfum, you guys. And I know this is not the newest release, but the internet has been going crazy over this fragrance, and I could not wait to get this fragrance in my perfume collection. I recently smelled it when I went over to Selfridges, and obviously got a sniff of it, and I was absolutely in love. Okay, now YSL has successfully brought out flankers that smell better than the original Black Opium. Okay, I think it's safe enough to say that. Okay, because this perfume, oh my lord, this is good. Black Opium Le Parfum is so good. It is way better than the original. This one has in top notes of cinnamon, pear, and green mandarin. Middle notes are solar notes, jasmine, sambac, and orange blossom. And base notes are Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla absolute, coffee, vanilla orchid, and patchouli. And ideally, what you get is a creamy white floral vanilla scent. Okay, slight essence of the coffee. It is sweet, seductive. It is sexy. You do get the jasmine in this fragrance. You get the florals. You definitely get the florally touch to this perfume. It is just a really pretty perfume. I want to say you definitely get the solar notes because there's something in here. So I want to say it's twinkling, maybe it's sparkling. There's something in the heart of this perfume that's extra spectacular, a little bit special, okay? Not like in the original. The original, to me, it was good, but it wasn't that great. You know, I was happy to add it to my collection, but it just didn't feel like that great in my opinion. But this one, whew, this is so good. This is intoxicating. This is addictive. Like, you know, I walk across my collection and I just have to smell this perfume because it smells so good. It's warm. It smells almost like tonic, creamy, sweet, you know, very cozy and comforting smelling perfume. Date night worthy. Again, a sexy, scrumptious smelling fragrance from YSL, you guys. So the brand successfully revamped the Black Opium DNA, you guys, and I am absolutely here for it. So this is YSL Black Opium, the Le Parfum. Next up, we have a Black Opium over Red, the creme de la creme, the one that everybody is talking about, you guys. And let me just give you guys my thoughts. So Black Opium over Red has in top notes of cherry and green mandarin. Middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom, and black tea. And the base, we have some Madagascar vanilla, coffee, Indonesian patchouli leaf. You guys, let me tell y'all something, right? When I smelled this fragrance in store, I was like, oh my God, okay? Woo! This is a creamy, sweet, powdery, lightly coffee, cherry vanilla fragrance. It's not like, I'm gonna say the Le Parfum is a little bit more creamier. This one has a nice balance of cherry, coffee, and vanilla. And I noticed that this one had, you know, very mixed reviews, but dear God, this is such a good perfume. This is so good. There's something in the heart of this perfume that is so spectacular. I'm guessing it's the jasmine mixing with the black tea, okay? It is a beautiful scent to this perfume. You get the orange blossom. The cherry is not it is not a rich, you know, juicy, fruity cherry by any means. It's like a dark, dry cherry, but it's a beautiful cherry essence to this vanilla coffee fragrance. The coffee is not that prominent. I want to say it's like a nice, well-balanced blend of cherry, coffee, and vanilla, mixing with the jasmine and, of course, the black tea and those florals. This is a spectacular release from the brand. Like, you know, Black Opium, YSL has been coming, and they have successfully released flankers that top the original Black Opium, in my opinion, because in my opinion, these are absolute bangers. These are really good, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. These two fragrances smell way better than the original, in my opinion, you guys. So I don't know how you guys are feeling about this fragrance right here, but this is bang in, you guys. Next up, we have another release that took me by surprise. I didn't think I anticipated this one. I probably didn't even notice that they were going to be releasing a new fragrance, but let me tell y'all, okay? I'm talking about Musino To Pearl, okay? And I probably saw one or two persons talk about this upcoming release, but I did not. Like, you guys know, I had, you know, mosquito fragrances in my collection, and I decluttered those fragrances, okay? But this baby right here, I was not expecting this, okay? Let me just tell you guys the notes. It has in top notes of lemon, sorbet, and oregano. Middle notes, we have sand, freesia, and jasmine. And in the base, we have some cypress, musk, and vetiver. You guys, we came home with this fragrance on the very first day. Like, that's how good this perfume is, okay? Oh my God. So this is a citrusy, lemony, zesty, sorbet smelling fragrance, okay? It definitely smells citrusy, zesty. You get the lemon essence in this perfume, okay? It's listing sand, freesia, and jasmine in the heart. For me, I get like yellow florals, like a tiare flower, like a tropical feel to this perfume. I don't know if that's a sand note. I don't know what sand is meant to smell like or feel like in a fragrance, but this has a beautiful enveloping yellow floral tropical essence in the heart of this scrumptious smelling perfume. It smells so good, you guys. This is a beautiful smelling fragrance. This is going to be a summer sensation. Now, this is a unisex smelling perfume. It wears just as well on men as it does on females. My partner loves this perfume. He bought this fragrance immediately, you guys. He loved this perfume. It smells so goddamn good. During the summertime, this is going to be a banger. And I know, you guys, I know a lot of people are going to be sleeping on this fragrance, but trust me, you need to try it. You need to try this perfume, okay? Like, Moschino sometimes is like a big hit or a miss. I mean, as of lately, they have released like really good fragrances. The scent profile is really good, but it doesn't last that long. This one here, in my opinion, it is unique. It is citrusy. It is zesty. It is sexy. It is floral. It is pretty. I want to say the projection on this one is, I would say, still moderate to above moderate, in my opinion. The longevity is, again, I would say about 6 hours, okay? I've worn this perfume, and I can say to you, the longevity is about 6 hours. That's the longevity that you get from this fragrance, because I have had this perfume for a minute, so I've been playing around with it. You get 6 hours moderate to above projection on this beautiful scent. But the scent profile, it is way more complex than all of the other flankers that you know, in the Thai 2 range. Way more complex, way more spectacular, a lot more going on, and definitely of much more quality, you guys. So Musino To Pearl, this is a banger. And let's just pick the bottle again. I know this bottle is a bit like, you know, it's like you don't really know how to feel about it, but it's just so cute. It's just so cute. And I feel like the smaller bottles look cuter because it's just like a cute little teddy bear. With the color of it, it's everything and more, you guys. This is an absolute banger. So this is Musino To Pearl. Next up, I have Tonka Extroardinaire by EPC, and the brand kindly sent this particular scent over to me. I have seen quite a few persons talk about this fragrance. This is not a new release, but it is new to my perfume collection. This is the first fragrance that I have from this particular brand, and I was definitely intrigued because it has been making a lot of noise on the internet, you guys. So let me just tell you guys the notes in Tonka Extroardinaire. This one has in notes of sesame, tonka bean, hazelnut, almond, vanilla, frankincense, myrrh, labdanum, and patchouli. And this has a very interesting but beautiful scent, okay? Very interesting scent. You definitely get this sesame, like a sweet, sugary, sticky sesame essence. It's like those Rice Krispies bars. You know the Rice Krispie bars that's compacted and it's really, really sweet. That's what I get in the opening of this particular scent. And then, of course, you get that tonka bean, hazelnut, and almondy sweet sticky essence. This fragrance has slight resemblance, in my opinion, of SORA DORA's Janie. Okay, it has a slight feel to it, but there's a very prominent note in this particular scent. It has to be the sesame. Okay, it's very, very prominent, and it smells unusual yet interesting and intoxicating at the same time. Very interesting smelling perfume, in my opinion, but it is beautiful. Now, in terms of projection, it is quite moderate. Okay, I would say, yeah, moderate to above moderate. The longevity on this one is decent. You definitely get about 6-7 hours, but it doesn't project like crazy. It doesn't have like a lot of presence, in my opinion, but it is a beautiful perfume. This is a fragrance that you can wear in close encounters, you know, perhaps if you're going for a dinner or a lunch or whatever. This can possibly pull off on a date night or a night out on the town, because it just has a very interesting scent, in my opinion. Beautiful perfume. Very interesting scent, and I am definitely intrigued by this particular brand, and I look forward to exploring some more fragrances. I have loads of samples, so please let me know if you guys want to go through, you know, samples of the EPC brand, and I can just tell you guys my thoughts, as well as I can explore them as well, because there were so many, like I haven't went through all of them. So let me know if you guys would like to explore, you know, the full range of the EPC perfume range. Also, I do have a 10% off discount code for this particular brand, so check it out in the description box, as well as I will pop it across the screen for you guys. So feel free to check out the website, and if you guys are familiar with the brand, of course, grab your favorite one or try a new one, okay? So yeah, this is Tonka Extroardinaire by EPC. Next up, I have a Bon Parfumeur 402. So as of lately, this fragrance has been popping up here or there, and I have definitely been intrigued. Okay, so this one is 402 Vanilla Caramel Santal. Okay, and apparently this brand uses numbers for its fragrances as opposed to, you know, a perfume name, which is interesting. But let's just get into the notes. This one has in top notes of almond blossom and apple. Middle notes are Madagascar vanilla and heliotrope. Base notes are caramel, sugar, sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. All I know is this perfume smells so damn good. But let me just tell you guys what I get from this particular perfume, okay? For me, I get something a little bit sweet. And I get like an apple, it's like an apple custardy type of smell to it, okay? You get the apples, but it has like a custardy, creamy, sweet essence to it, okay? So it has like, again, you get the appley essence, but it's very fresh and very light and sweet, okay? Almost a slight bit fruity. Like I said, it's like a custard with perhaps like slices of apples, you know, in the custard. And that it's almost like a topping on a pie or something on the side, again with some custard and some slices of apple. Okay, sweet, very interesting smelling. There's some vanilla in here, so along with the heliotrope, so it's warm, a little bit cozy feeling in my opinion, slightly powdery, really sweet, and I'm definitely getting the caramel, the sugar, and the benzoin. Very nice smelling perfume. Okay, again, this one has moderate sillage. Okay, moderate sillage with not that much presence in my opinion. This perfume doesn't last that long for me. Beautiful scent nonetheless. Again, this is a really interesting smelling perfume. That's why it's just very interesting and very easy to wear type of perfume. I would say it's an all year round type of scent, even though it has that caramel, you know, apple blossom, sugary sweet scent. Again, I do have a discount code Adriana10 for this particular perfume. Feel free to check out the link to their website in my description box. And once again, let me know if you guys want me to do a full review of, you know, all of the samples that I received, or the full range of Bon Parfumeur, because I think I have about two boxes of samples from this particular brand. Let me know if you guys would be interested in going through, you know, the range for Bon Parfumeur and kind of test out their fragrances. So that's that for 402 by Bon Parfumeur. All right, and there you have it, you guys. These are the newest additions to my perfume collection. A nice, cute, little, interesting haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If in fact you did, please give me a very big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And don't forget to let me know how you guys are feeling about these new releases. Have you guys smelled them? Did you guys get your nose on them? And are you guys getting these babies? See you guys in my very next video. Bye.